What I noticed in us spending time together, also with other people, is that you kind of have a capacity to break down that boundary of you being a famous person, and that you really attempt to meet them as human beings and to make yourself vulnerable in that sense, to be humorous about yourself, self-depreciating. So what do you try to get at when you are in this contact with other people? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for connection. I want connection with my readers. I want connection with my audience if I'm on stage. I want connection with you if we're talking, with you behind the camera. I really want the connection, because it's in the connection that I get something back, and something grows in this fertile soil that we mentioned before. And I think that I have nothing to lose by being vulnerable. I haven't done anything so awful in my life that I can't share it. I've never tortured an animal or a person. I've never done anything that is so awful. I'm ashamed of things I've done, but most people have things that they have done that they might be ashamed of, and we can share them. So I'm not so protected, and that doesn't take away any power from me. I remember when I wrote Paula, and I completely exposed my raw grief at losing my daughter. And many people, including my mother, said, "Why do you expose yourself like this? Why do you give away everything? Nothing is left. You don't guard anything." And I said, it's not in the things I say that I become vulnerable. It's in the secrets I keep. What makes me weak and frail and vulnerable is what I hide, not what I give away. And that is something that I always remember. And I remember it in my personal relationships also, very intimate relationships, like the relationship with my husband. That is always a power struggle because we are two very powerful, strong people. And I have realized in my relationship with him that if I open up and I show up what I want, what I need, what I fear, what makes me mad, we can connect. And I don't lose anything. I don't become weaker or dependent because of no. And he needs to learn that. It's harder for Willie, though. It's really harder. He's learning, though. As he gets older, he realizes that there is a form of vulnerability that is not really dependence. It's just being more human, more of a person, more of a heart.
On our website globalleadership.tv, you will find additional footage, other dialogues with innovation leaders from around the world, and also the hands-on practices that help them and their organizations to move from inspiration to real change.